All that for one kill, dude. The shots. Oh my god.
What is going on, everyone? Griffin here, coming at you with some Saint gameplay, and it is time for everybody to rejoice. Sniper Flinch is finally being added into the game. Let's head over and see what Pretty Hair had to say about it.
Another improvement here that we think you guys are going to like. It's a nerf to snipers, but not in any raw stats of the sniper, damage, anything like that. We've actually re-added Sniper Flinch to the game. Flinch was something that was in a long time ago, Jared, but it's something that we think is appropriate now to re-add into the game. We have since changed snipers a good bit, how much damage they do, how effective they are. And all Flinch is when you are scoped in and you are aiming down, if you start to get hit by enemy fire or damage, your scope is going to sort of jiggle or flinch to kind of simulate your character taking that damage and reacting to it in a way. So it's kind of in a way to punish snipers that are playing inside of the effective range of other enemies' weapons like ARs and SMGs and things like that. Just to help them be a little bit more punishable, right? Instead of being like this like Terminator coming around with this perfectly smooth scope, just despite getting shot, but from left, right, and center, they can kind of just like be perfect all the time, and just adding a little bit more counterplay to snipers when they come up into your territory as an AR SMG player.
Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. Like, Rogue Company has finally done another really good change to the game, to the core fundamentals of the game. They added Sniper Flinch into the game, and it is a day that needs to be celebrated. It needs to be put on the calendar for future generations to remember how important this day actually is. Now, I know that I'm kind of blowing this out of proportion a little bit, but here's the thing, man. After playing against a lot of snipers, after dealing with a lot of snipers in Rogue Company, and seeing some of the top tier players play snipers in the game, it feels so bad to play against a sniper 9 times out of 10. Now, you have really, really good snipers. Like in Rogue Company, you don't have like you have some people that kind of snipe, some people. No. You have either really, really good people that are really good at sniping, or you have really, really bad people that are really bad at sniping. Like there's really no middle ground. And if there's a middle ground that exists, I'm right there in that middle ground, but I'm more on the suckier side as opposed to being on the better side. That's my opinion on it. Sniping in Rogue Company is very easy. Just like Pretty Hair said, you have this perfect shot of a weapon that you could meticulously walk around the map with, basically be aimed up or scoped up at all times, and be able to, regardless of taking damage, right? Regardless of anything like that, you're going to get dropped. If they hit that headshot, you're going to get dropped. And with the way that some of the hitboxes and also the projectile sizes for some of the sniper rifles are, it feels very cheesy. It feels very, very unfair. But they're finally doing something about it. Sniper Flinch. Now, this is something that did exist in the game at one time. They decided that the game would be better overall if that was taken out completely. I don't know who in their right mind over at First Watch Games thought that this was a good idea, but hopefully they departed when that team departed that was working on aim assist, because it's not a good idea. The thing with snipers is it's very high risk versus very high reward, right? And here's my thing. This is something that we don't know, and this is something that's going to have to be tested. But Flinch in Rogue Company, is it a standard flinch all across the board? Because I do feel like that there's ways to improve on this, of course. Is it going to be standard flinch all across the board? So if you're standing 50, 75, 100 meters away from somebody and you're scoping up on somebody and you get hit, is it going to have the same amount of flinch as whenever you're within 5 meters of somebody? Now, if they programmed everything correctly, then there should be some type of dynamic fall off as far as range is concerned with the flinch itself. Because think about it. If you're sniping someone from, let's say, 100 meters away, their head is going to be about that size, right? You can barely see me, right? It's going to be so tiny. But if they're within 5 meters, the head's going to be about this big around, right? So if you're going to have a Sniper Flinch that is going to be the same static all across the board regardless of range, then it is going to diminish the ability for players to be able to snipe at long ranges. It's just going to completely get rid of it. And I think that that is one of the things that a lot of the players and a lot of the community is not taking into consideration. Now, I know that there's not a lot of places on the map or not a lot of areas where you get that long of a sight line, right? There's absolutely not. But in some cases, there are. In some cases, there absolutely are some longer vantage points that you can actually successfully snipe from that does put you at that 100 meters away, does put you at that 150 meters away. So you're basically trying to thread a needle from 150 meters away, and whenever you take one shot, it's going to cause your scope to bounce up and down. Like I said, I'm not advocating for flinch to be removed in the game at all, because I do think that it needs to be there, but I think that there needs to be this dynamic adjustment, if there's not one already, to the Sniper Flinch. Because if I'm 150 meters away and I'm getting hit with an SMG bullet, it should cause little to no flinch whatsoever. If I'm within 5 to 15, maybe even 25 meters and I'm getting shot with an SMG, then it should be a very, very aggressive flinch. In those situations, it should force that character and that player to have to pull their pistol or their secondary out and be able to use their gadgets and their utility that they have in order to be able to successfully take somebody out, as opposed to just basically relying on the sniper rifle as the be-all end-all weapon for Rogue Company like it's been for so long. So I do think that there's improvements. I do think that there's changes that could possibly and potentially need to come with this in game, but right now I'm just happy that we're finally getting Sniper Flinch added back into the game. And if there's not this dynamic, fall off to the Sniper Flinch where it should be damage dependent, right? It should be damage dependent as how aggressive that flinch actually is. If you're shooting someone with a SLC from 50 meters away and it does like 6 damage or whatever it does, whatever the minimum damage is, then the flinch on that should be way less than getting hit with a devotion headshot that does like 60 to 70 damage at that same distance away. It should be fluid. It should be based all off of the damage numbers that you're receiving. That way, if you're accurate with an SMG at range, you can still rack up on that flinch a little bit, but you're doing way less damage over time, right? So I think that there's a good way to balance all of this stuff out if it's done correctly. That's going to be the hard thing. Have they implemented this into the game correctly? I don't know. I haven't tried it out. I'm going to try to hop onto PTS and do a little bit of testing later on, but I have not tried this out as of yet. If I do hop onto PTS and test this out, we're going to put any of our findings on the next episode of the broadcast. We're recording that tonight. It'll be available for early access 256 crew members on Monday, hopefully, maybe Tuesday, and then it will go up on the following Monday. So if you're interested in any findings that we do have on PTS for some of these changes, please, by all means, join the 256 crew. Like, if you don't want to join, it's fine. It's $4.99. I get it. Money, it is, inflation. I get it. It's not something that I'm not begging people to do. But if you're interested in those findings and you want to get in on that cutting room floor, that is how you do that. But be sure to let me know what you think of the Sniper Flinch in the comment section down below. Is this something that you're super excited about? Is this something that you're indifferent about? Are you a sniper main and you're absolutely going to hate this, but like all across the board? Please be sure to let me know in the comments down below. Also, be sure to check that description for links to Facebook, Discord, and Twitter. Those are the places to contact me. And if you haven't already, please be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. If you've already subscribed to the channel, then consider hitting that join button to become one of the 256 crew members. And lastly, on Thursdays from 8 until 11 p.m. Central Time, Sundays 10 a.m. until we get tired, I will be streaming here on YouTube. So if you're interested and available, please feel free to stop by and say hello there. Thanks for watching, guys.
He's a bullet. 2 bullets.
We've destroyed the
Yep, that's all you got. Little sound effect to add on. Alright, here's the snap.
Utility out.
Dude, I fucking. Oh no! Please don't die. Please don't die. Please don't die.
Go.
Don't push it, dude. You're better than.
Hang in there. Does someone need a rescue? Bullshit.
Hold.
Does someone need a rescue? That actually hurt.
He's gonna kill me. He's literally on the box. He's on the box.
Does someone need a rescue?
Oh, dude. I didn't even know you were
Flash
right
someone.
there. Snapping. There he is.
Oh, he's hurt so bad.
On her back.
Utility out.
Gonna try to plant it. He's going to the door.
We've armed the bomb. Defend it.
He's over here.
We're gonna try to flank him.
Hey.
Enemies eliminated.
There you go.
Great work.
Snapping it.
I hit her once. Got the bomb, Garbo.
I do.
Hard hack.
Utility out.
Okay.
What happened? Come here.
I got sniped.
Taking a nap.
We've armed the bomb. Defend it.
On
To the
on
left,
this corner
Garbo.
right here. I gotta move! Oh!
Flash. Just got flashed.
I'm safe. Okay, cool. Revolve. Snapping. It won't let me snap? What? Oh, because it's Ronin.
It's because it's her.
Yeah.
All opponents eliminated.
I was like, it won't let me snap. We want to snap
I figured
early.
out the pattern.
Yeah, we want to snap early.
I'm gonna hack him on B just to reinforce it.
Yep. Already shooting her thing like way too early.
Utility out.
I want to go for it. Here we go. Fixer's eyes are up.
Through.
Hang in there.
Bullshit.
Does someone need a rescue?
They're on the corner that you were just at.
Oh, I just fucked myself. Yeah, I fucked myself. Sorry.
You're gonna be all right.
Dumb.
He's over there.
Whoa.
We've destroyed the enemy force.
We want to go for the snap. Here we go.
I'll give myself. Utility
I'm
out.
revealed. She's one shot.
Start. Yeah. She's got full health again. She don't now.
You all made that look easy.
Well, we brought that shit back.
Yeah, we did. It was 5-1, dude. Like,
10 revives. I'll take it.
I'm talking about her.
Sorry, Bone Cruncher.